Hello again, everyone. I'm Lucas Berry here alongside the Greater Beckley Christian Crusaders. It's Media Day here at Greater Beckley, and we're talking with the high school girls basketball team. I'm joined first off by head coach Lane Ecker. Coach, first of all, thank you for having us. It's a great time to be in the gym. I was actually thinking this morning, man, I can't wait to get back in that gym, and here we are.
There we go. Yep.
But now, speaking about being in the gym, you've all been hitting the floor hard in practice. Let's talk about that. What has practice been like with this group so far as we count down toward game one?
Well, it's been a little different this year since we've got 11 girls this year, and they actually been able to scrimmage a little bit. So it's been good to get back on the floor and been able to do a lot more drills and stuff and get after it.
I'd imagine that's quite a luxury compared to what you had last year, the Fighting Six, wasn't it?
Yeah, 6 and 7 towards the end of the season, but yeah.
So let's talk about that first game at Midland Trail. You're kind of counting down to it. What should we know about this team as we look ahead to the first game here in what, like 10 days or so?
Yeah. We sounded kind of the same floor mat as always. We're going to be still don't have no real big post play or nothing, so we have to be scrappy and live and die with playing good defense and pressing and getting the ball up the floor and shooting the ball well. So just kind of, I think we're fun to watch. We shoot a lot of threes, so it's kind of the way we played last year and kind of worked out for us. Just because we don't have that big post player, so but we do get the ball up and down the floor though.
Well, let's talk about it. Last year you went 7-3, made it the Class A Region 3 regional final. How does this team improve on that record? Or that record 7-11 with 6 girls, that's admirable in itself, but you all played a tough schedule. You played a tough schedule, really made it, that 7-11 isn't what people might think it is, at least from what I saw of this team last year. How do you build on that to turn a good effort into maybe 11-7, let's say, and then move on forward, potentially win the region?
Yeah, we had a slow start at the beginning of the season, but I think everybody in the region last year was senior heavy. So I think with having a little bit of depth this year, and we have 4 freshmen coming in. We added a transfer girl that is going to help us a whole lot. So I think just having that depth, and we didn't lose nobody. So we have everybody back. Only have 1 senior. So everybody's familiar with what we do. So we should be able to just step into what we do. And we had a good summer. We worked hard. We did a big strength and conditioning 6-week workout with Matt Morris and had a good summer league. So I think we're going to be ready to have a good start this year. And we don't need a slow start. A lot of our regional games are early, and so we can't drop a regional game early.
I was looking at, well, the first one I have not memorized this region, although I probably should. Mm-hmm. You're looking at Sherman, I assume Mount View's in there, Montcalm.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at, and those are 2 or 3 early games, and 2 of those are on the road. I just mentioned Mount View and Montcalm. You're going there. Sherman will be our first game with you all on December 4th in this gym. Mm-hmm. So you're talking about it. You're going on the road early, testing yourself early, and I'd imagine for a group that you know, but you also, there's a lot of unknowns still in this game. That's going to give you a good indication of what maybe you have as we go on toward the new year.
Yeah, Sherman's new to our region. We did play them last year. They're going to be they're new, but they're going to be a good team in our region. And like I said, with the 4 freshmen, they have to. It's going to take them a little while to adjust to high school basketball, but I think we'll be fine. Our upperclassmen will bring them along, and we just it's just playing. So I think we'll be fine.
I certainly hope so. We wish you all the best of luck. And, Coach, I can't thank you enough for taking this time to have a little chat. Let's see if we can get anyone else in here. If you all want to nominate anyone to come up and sit in the hot seat.
Let's get Leah in here a little bit.
There we go. Am I here? Okay.
Yes,
I
you
got
are.
it.
I remember this one. This, goodness me, this young lady from last year, Leah Atkins. She's a junior on this basketball team. She was the number 5 scorer in the state last year in her class, averaged 19 points a game. So let's talk about that. When I say you were the 5th-ranked scorer in the state of West Virginia, can you process that yet?
I never really think about it, honestly. When you say that, it kind of like, it's like you're telling me for the first time because I never think about it. But honestly, it's like, it's heartwarming to hear that. It makes me feel good, and I'm ready for this season to start strong in the season. And I hope we have some more leading scorers throughout the year as the year goes on. Freshmen coming up, I hope we can all get stats throughout the state as a team.
So let's talk about you looking forward to the season. What is this offseason been like? What has practice been like as you're building up? I'd imagine with a group that you know very well, it's just you come in here, you put your head down, go to work, but you're also able to have fun, not having to learn each other as much.
Okay, that's one thing about the team. We can be serious, but we also have fun. I love my team a lot, but the off season there was a lot of workouts, like with the team and without the team. Off season is when you can put in the work, and that's what really counts. So there was a lot of off season work for our team, and we had games. We had a trainer in here that was working with the girls, and we're working as a whole to just get better and grow as a team. And I think Coach Lane and Coach Devin and Coach Tommy are developing us to get better. So as our seniors and our juniors and our grow out and our freshmen come up, we should be looking pretty good.
What's it like to be a part of this group? Because it looks to be a very tightly knit group. You all were joking and singing and doing everything before we came on the air. But I'd imagine, like you said, you can get serious, but you can also have fun. I'd imagine that being in this group is a pretty fun group to be around. What is it like being a part of this basketball team?
Oh, I love every single one of these girls on the team. They are like my family. These girls are sisters to me. I've known a lot of them for a long time, and some I haven't known that long, but still, our whole school is, I would say, since it's a smaller school, we're all pretty close, and I love each and every one of these girls wholeheartedly. I love our team.
Now, let's switch gears a little bit. I don't take you to be a kind of player who would set individual goals for herself, like, oh, I want to average so many points a game. That's not how I envision this program. But when you set out, it's like, okay, what do I want to achieve in the 2025-26 season? What are goals that you have for yourself and for this team?
Okay, so my goal for myself is to score my 1,000th point this year. That's like number one on my list, is just to score my 1,000th point. And then as a team, I want to make it to states. I want to get my senior, Braylon, I want to get her to step on the floor at states, and I want all of us girls to at least get to play in one game. I mean, and I want to have a good run this season. I don't want to start off the season slow like last season. The beginning was rough. I was really sick. We only had 6 of us in the start. It was just a rough start last season. So I want to have a good starting season, get us to states, and score my 1,000th point.
I wish you all the best in that. I really do. I hope you all make it. And I believe this team is capable of it. I really do. Leah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's go, senior.
Am I? Oh, I hear myself.
Yes, that's usually the universal sign of you're good. Ms. Braylon Ferris joins me now. And Braylon, first of all, thank you so much for taking this time. And let's talk about, you're the only senior on this team.
Yeah.
Is there as much pressure that comes down as I think there is, being the only senior on this team?
It's really just a lot about leadership. Everyone looks up to me. I'm kind of like the big sister on the team. But other than that, just play my part, help everybody else get through. That's my job.
So I'll ask you kind of the same question I asked Leah a little bit. What are goals that you have? I'd imagine some of the goals are tied into being a senior leader, like I want to help develop the next generation of Greater Beckley basketball. There also have to be some things that you want to achieve yourself and this team going forward.
Yes, for myself, I mean, I kind of just want to get my average up on scoring and assists. I love helping assist. That helps with Leah, that helps with Destiny, that helps with just everyone on the team get their scoring up. And then for a team, I just want to help give little bits of advice where I can, help everybody expand their game, anything I can really do, really.
So what is it like being around this group? I realize you probably have a different perspective on this as opposed to some of the other players, but what is it like when you see these, for lack of a better word, youngins coming up and getting a chance to play ball in this group?
Really, I think that they all should realize what they're given here because I came from a public school and a lot of freshmen weren't able to play varsity ball, like at all. And I'm so glad to be able to share that with all of these girls here. We have a lot of great players coming up, a lot of freshmen filling big roles this year, and I just hope that they take advantage of what they're given.
Let's see if I have any. Oh, yes. How has practice been so far? I'm going to ask everyone that, by the way, just so you know. How has it been like getting the chance to get in the gym, get to work before you start counting down to game one?
Lots of hard work. We definitely need to be focused on our goals, focused on remembering plays, getting in here, getting our conditioning in. But, I mean, we've really been successful at that so far. I mean, we're really locked in for the season, I feel like.
I'd imagine you're kind of waiting for, okay, we got that big holiday on Thursday, and then after that, it's next Tuesday, you're waiting to go to trail. You're like, we'll just count. I'd imagine for someone, there's obviously got to be a little bit of mixed emotions toward going toward your last season of high school basketball, but there's also got to be a lot of anticipation. Like, you're ready. I got to imagine you are probably ready to stop scrimmaging yourselves and ready to go play someone in a different color jersey.
Yeah, our first game's really creeping up on us. I mean, I feel like it's came a lot faster than I expected, but I think we're ready. I think we can take on anyone that comes our way, and I think we'll at least play a good game.
I certainly hope so. Braylon, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Do I have that stat right? Brooker? Okay. Miss Aislinn Pelfrey joins me now, and if I was getting on my notes here a little bit, you were the number 2 rebounder in the state with 14 boards a game in all classes, not just single A, but every class in the state of West Virginia. I'll ask you the same question I asked about the scoring. When I say that, what does that mean to you?
I think it's kind of like impressive because I'm like tiny, but at the same time, it's like the one thing that I do for my team. I'm not really like a shooter. I can see the court really well, so I think I read the rim really well, and it kind of just leads our team to get better shots because I can just pass it out from underneath, get Leah one of her 1,000 points, whatever. But I think it's impressive, but also, just like Leah said, it's kind of like hearing it for the first time. Like, I don't really pay that much attention to it, even though I probably should. But it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's one of those things that, like, I'm glad I did it because it was a lot of hard work, but at the same time, it like, got kind of, like, I feel like I would have had more of a chance if that whole Sherman game didn't happen, but it was pretty crazy that happened.
I honestly don't remember that Sherman game, so I'm gonna act like I don't remember that, and I don't. So let's move on. Let's talk about how has practice been so far. Again, I'll ask that question to everyone here tonight. What has it been like from your perspective, getting ready to go play that first game at Trail?
So practice has been really, like, it's been a lot of hard work, I'll say, like Braylon said. I came out of volleyball season very unconditioned. We did not do nearly as much running, nearly as much as I should have done. And I came in here with the mindset of, like, oh, I'm going to be ready, I'm ready. And then I realized, whoa, I was not ready. And then we got to Midland Trail, I think, or not Midland Trail, what was it? Independence. Whenever we played Independence, I think we worked really well up the court. We went pretty fast, and I think it was because we worked so hard at practice. And I think Lane always sets us good goals, and if we don't do them, he'll, yell at us and get us to do them. So that's pretty good.
What are your goals for this season for yourself? And again, echoing what your goals are, what you think this team can achieve.
Team states, 100%. I love Braylon to death, and I hope she gets to states. And I know how much that would mean to her. And for me, I just want to do what's best for my team. I probably won't get to put up as many rebounds as last year because we have some bigger girls underneath, and that's okay. I just want to do as much as I can to improve our team and just support our team. Whatever Lane wants me to do, I'll do.
What's it like being with this group?
Awesome. They're great. It's really funny because we're all really small, and so it's just kind of funny going on the court, and just sometimes we just see these huge girls, and we're like super scared, and then we get out there, and it's like, okay, this isn't even that bad. But outside of like practice and stuff, and even in practice, we're pretty funny, and we're like family. I love them.
Aislinn, thank you so much. Miss Destiny Ferris is with me now. She's a sophomore, and she is coming up as was the #1 scorer in all classes as a freshman last year, and that should be a theme for those of you watching at home. This team can and will score. I'm going to be calling a lot of made shots this season, I get a feeling. So I'll circle back to what I've been asking everyone, because I'm going to ask pretty much the same questions. I'm not original, just so you all know. What has it been like in practice so far?
Just mostly a hard work, like the rest of them have said. We just strive to be the best we can, and we work hard. We always uplift each other, and it's just work, and that's just what we do.
How do you improve on what you did as a freshman and a sophomore? What have you been working on in the off season to kind of take it to the next level, as it were?
I've worked more on a lot of strength and stuff because this year and stuff, I feel like we're going to play a bunch of bigger girls, and I need to, instead of shooting, I'm going to need to get to the basket more, and I just want to work more inside, and I've just been working on inside work a lot.
So what's it like, let's see. Oh, no. Goals for this season. We talked about what you did last year as a freshman. We talked about what you've done in the offseason. What can we expect? How do you want to put that to good use, for lack of better words?
For me, like, my goal personally is to try to keep my, like, ranking pretty decent like I did last year. Like, I didn't do that on purpose. It just kind of happened, and it shocked me, actually. But I just plan on working hard and trying to outwork the other people my age, because hard work gets you places. And for a team, my sister's the senior this year, so I just want to get her there and the rest of us there. I think we should work hard to get there.
Is there a little extra pressure with it being family?
Yeah, it's more personal.
I can see that. Well, let's see. Is there anything I haven't asked? No, I can't think of anything that I haven't asked, so I'm just going to say thank you, Destiny.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Some folks in Fayette County might recognize this face as Whitney Bibb. She came over here from Midland Trail High School. And the first thing I have to ask is, I wouldn't be doing my job right if I didn't ask this first off, is what is it that brought you here to Greater Beckley?
I came to Greater Beckley because I just needed a new start. I needed to meet new people. It was just a fresh new start.
So what has it been like trying to, I guess, not ingratiate, but kind of get in with this group over the off season now into practice? What has it been like coming into a very tightly knit group as an outsider?
They are very welcoming. I have played with this team not even a full week, and they feel like my family. I love these girls with everything in me, and I love my team. And ever since I came in the first day, I felt like I knew these girls loved me. Like, I don't have to question if these girls love me, and I know they appreciate me being here, so they make me very happy.
What was the first thing you noticed about this group, about this program, when you stepped onto that floor and you practiced with them? What's the first thing that stood out?
I noticed how close they are. There's not any drama. Like, I can go around and I could talk to these girls, and I cannot say it any louder. These girls each love each other like sisters. There's no drama, there's no fights, and they're my best friends already.
So what is your goal to fit in with the ball club over this course of this season going to be? How do you envision fitting in with this group as we go into the season?
So through this season, I want to learn how these girls play ball, and I want them to learn how I play ball. I really do believe you'll play differently with different teams, and I just want to adapt to these girls, and I want these girls to adapt to me. But I'm also willing to adapt to them. Like, whatever they need, I am here to help. That's what I'm here for.
That first game, I'd imagine, carries a little more weight for you than it does most everyone else. I'd imagine you're looking forward to that trip to Heiko.
Yeah.
The first game of the year, aren't you?
Yeah. I love that school, but like I said, I just needed a fresh new start.
So let's see if there's anything I haven't asked. Nope, I think we're good. Whitney, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we've been talking about freshmen coming up from the middle school team, and if you watched our Greater Beckley coverage last year, we had quite a bit of the middle school team. Raylan Klein is coming up. She's a freshman, and I guess I can get a chance to ask you the same thing I asked Whitney. What has it been like joining the high school team?
It's been really fun. I'm really glad that I get to play with everybody instead of just like coming to not only support them like I did last year, but just to like play with them and be with them.
What's it like as a freshman coming up and experiencing this team, kind of in the same vein as what's it like being on the team, right? Not kind of speaks to the chemistry that is here in this group.
There's kind of a little bit of pressure because like I'm a freshman and everybody's older, and I want to like contribute to the team and prove myself as a freshman.
What's it been like going through the adjustment from being in middle school to being in high school, and what's it been like in practice so far? Have you noticed a significant change?
Yeah, there's always a lot of hard work and determination within the gym, and nobody ever lets somebody like talk down on themselves. They always hype them up, even if they don't do good at all. There's never no negativity within anything.
And then finally, what goals do you have for yourself and contributing to the ball club?
Like everybody else has said, I want to get Braylon to Charleston because not only does she deserve it, but she has put in a bunch of work to get herself there and the team there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kelly Price joins me now. She's a junior on this ball club. And Kelly, I guess I'll ask you the same question I've been asking literally everyone here. What's it been like in practice so far?
Well, I don't know how to answer that. I would say that our coaches are here to make us better and that they really care about us because they're always willing to come out of their way to help us get better. And they're always calling out everything that we do wrong and calling out everything that we do right, and they're just helping us.
You know, you don't have to say everything nice about them. You don't have to be that complimentary of them. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Tommy was sitting right there. I couldn't resist. Let's talk about your goals for the season, right? You're an upperclassman now. You're kind of in a team that only has one senior. The juniors, I'm sure, have a little bit more leadership than in most other locker rooms. What's it like for you in terms of goals going forward this season?
Well, I mean, I guess my main goal is to get better and to help the team. I'm sure the main goal of the team is, of course, to get Braylon to Charleston. But just get better is what I would say.
I'm going to pause your point one bit. Braylon, I hope you realize just how much love these girls have for you. I hope you're very well aware of that. I've never seen a team that is as complimentary of their senior as these girls are. And I mean that. I've never seen it. So let's talk about, what's it like being on this group? What's it like being with this group every day? You're going to be with them now through, hopefully, March.
I mean, it's amazing. I love being in, like, a separate family because this team is a family. We're all here to help each other. We're all here to goof off with each other. We're all here to make each other better.
Braylon, thank you.
I'm Braylon now.
I said Braylon. Oh, I'm sorry. I got the number wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Just remember your name, okay?
My name is Tommy. Okay.
Tommy Lee Milan was with me. She's a freshman. So I guess in the same kind of theme as we've been talking about with freshmen, what's it been like to being a freshman to join this group?
Oh man, they're really goofy. This is so weird. I can hear myself. I can't think. Being around this group, they're pretty fun. It's been weird ever since I got from middle school to high school. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's I'll kind of walk you through this, all right? Let's talk about what it's been like for you in practice, coming up, being a new kid on the block, but this is the same game you love, but there's got to be a difference between middle school and high school level. Tell me about that difference.
Definitely conditioning. Those down and backs kill me. Middle school, we mostly worked on plays and like defense and all that. They've been working through me in every single stuff. Like my form was ridiculous, and Lane fixed it in like 2 days. That was it. And shooting them foul shots, he pick on me for it. 'Cause we had this like little foul shot game. If we missed it, we had to run it down and back, and it was horrible.
That made me tired just thinking about it. And then finally, what do you want to achieve with this ball club going forward? Not only as I'd imagine you're going to say the same thing. You want to get Braylon to states, but I also would say that what goals do you have for yourself? What do you think you can contribute this year?
I just want to be a better ball player and get better at defense, and because I want to be better than Aislinn. She's really good, and we do like 1v1s before practice, and she's kicking my booty. I'm gonna be better at her than everything, and I just really want to, try and just be better for our team and get. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna get Braylon to states.
Tommy Lee, thank you.
Oh goodness.
We're going through the freshmen here on this ball club. KK Stewart comes up here now. So KK, again, the same thing we've been talking about, pretty much the whole thing. What's it like, that big freshman jump?
It's definitely different than middle school. It's just different.
It's different. So let's talk about what you excuse me, what your goals are as we go throughout the course of this season. I'd imagine the number one thing is just to continue to adjust to high school ball, right? Being such a big difference. What do you want to achieve personally as well as in the team?
Personally, I just want to like prove myself as a freshman and like make myself better as a ball player.
So what's it been like being with this group, coming in, I'm only going to guess you've watched this group last year and now coming up, being a part of it. What's it been like being with this team as we go throughout the first, however long you all been in camp?
It's been amazing because they all like are like sisters, and like we're all a part of a big family, and like they all like help me if I like do something wrong, and then they like help me like better myself.
Let's see. Nope, I think we're good. KK, thank you.
You're welcome.
We got Big Al. Come on, Big Al.
I'm gonna have to have you help me on your last name there, Allison
Moten.
With that, Allison Moten joins us. She's a sophomore on this team. So let's talk a little bit about your experience with this group so far. What's it been like being in camp?
It's been really good. We all kind of we all like each other, so it's fun. I came from public school where everybody hates each other, so it's not really fun. I've gotten my love for basketball back, which has been much better for me as a player. It just makes me feel overall better.
I want to hone in on that, finding your love of basketball. Can you go a little more into that?
It goes back to my 8th grade year. I was on varsity and I got taken off, And then start of my freshman year, I didn't play because I was at Shady, and then I transferred here, and then I played at the end of the season. And Lane really just brought back my love for basketball.
So you were the seventh they got back. Okay, so what was it like coming in at the tail end of last year and then now running into this year, the full season ahead of you?
It was really stressful because I didn't really know anybody, and it was hard coming onto a basketball team and not really knowing anybody, but they all made me feel like family, and it really wasn't that scary.
So with that, what kind of goals have you set for yourself and the team as you go into this season, a first full season for you at Greater Beckley?
Well, I really want Braylon to go to States. I really just want to become a better overall player, better defensive player. I'm really big on defense. I'm not much of an offensive player, but hopefully I can get to where I can just be better.
Let's see. I think that would just about do it for us. Allison, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You do not. Gracie Cole. Because I didn't quite get what time I said. Gracie, and your last name is?
Cole.
Cole. Okay, that's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure I've already made one name mistake today. I'm not going to make a second. So let's talk about it. First of all, because it's not on my sheet, can you give us what grade you're in?
I'm in 9th grade.
9th grade, so another freshman on the ball club. Let's talk about that jump from middle school to freshman ball.
Well, this is my first year playing ever, so it's, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, again, what's it like being in this your first experience playing playing basketball?
Yeah, it's been good recently, I think. But I don't really know.
Recently, so that means something happened first couple of days of camp.
I just wasn't really close with anybody, and then getting to know everybody was
I can see that. Yeah. So, what's it been like as you've kind of built those relationships, started to build that foundation of being in the family, so to speak? What's it been like? I'd imagine it's just been a little bit of growth every day, kind of building on the previous day as you go forward.
It's been good making new relationships with people. Not really that close with anybody yet, but hopefully I'll be able to.
I have no doubt you will. I really, based on what I have seen from these ladies, you'll be just another member of the family by the time we hit New Year. I believe that fully.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the goals that you have. I'm curious to see to hear what someone says a goal is for a first time playing. What does one believe that one can achieve in a season where it is an entirely new environment, but it really is all new because you don't have that experience playing middle school ball.
Yeah. One of my goals is to becoming like a overall better athlete because I play softball, so it's like hopefully I'll get in better shape and stuff for the season coming up. But yeah.
I believe you will, based on what I've heard. Based on what I've heard, I believe that'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Gracie, thank you.
You're welcome.
We're gonna bring. Come on. You heard him with me a couple times last year doing middle school games. You'll see him on the sideline coaching these girls up. Tommy, let's talk about what it's been like to be with this group every day and being able to teach these young women the game.
Well, Devin and Lane, we all gel together as coaches, and we try to promote these girls as best we can over here. It's just overall. All of them work. They put in the work. They don't goof off. When we get in here, they're in here warming up, stretching out. So we have kind of a veteran type ball team. in my opinion. And every one of them do their jobs. And we say that all the time. It ain't just one individual player. It's a whole. And we're trying to get that chemistry like that. Some of them's got some really good ceiling on their basketball game. Fresh of breath there was Whitney coming over here. That was an eye popper last week for me. I got a surprise on that. So somebody kept that behind me on the weekend. But I've seen her play in summer ball, and she can light it up. And when she gets going, you better watch out. Same thing with Leah and Destiny and Braylon. I wish we had Braylon, Coach Lane and Devin. We all talk. We wish we'd had her like 2 more years instead of just these 2 years. She's I say floor leader all the time. She does. She's just she's awesome to watch because she's a very good defensive player, and that's her game. And she ain't gonna tell you. She's already got an offer from a school and out in Washington State, but it's a little bit from home from Jumping Branch. But she's a Summers County girl, and I love her family, and I love her sisters, and they're good people, and we love the school over here. We all are here for a good purpose, and we're trying to promote these girls the best way we can.
Well, let's talk about the school a little bit. This is obviously it's a small school. It's a Christian school. What does it mean? And I wish I would have brought this up when I was talking to the ladies, but I'll ask you, and then if anyone wants to chime in, feel free. What does it mean to have this school on this stage?
It's big. I mean, I point at I look at what we have up there in the rafters. 88. It's the last time they've even really done anything. I think I was watching Lane. Was it 89? 89, he was going to States. I was in 8th grade, and we were at Liberty. So I look up to him. He kind of was sort of the thing back in the day. I seen my school go to States, and that kind of drove me. So we're just trying to bring some of this in here for these girls because we know basketball. And we're over here by the water tower. I tell everybody all the time, and we got a great, good ball team here. And the upcoming team that we have coming next year is just going to get better for these girls over here. And I will do anything to try to promote them in a good Christian way because they're good Christian girls. I don't think none of them have below a 3.9 GPA. They're like there. They're 3.0 or higher. But a majority of them's got good GPAs. I think Braylon has a 27 on her ACT, so she's rocking it right now. So, and I'm always asking them about their grades and stuff like that because we want them to do something special. If they don't want to play basketball after high school, that's great. But we want them to come back and see us and be part of our program that we're trying to build over here.
There's nothing greater than a program that welcomes back alumni. There really isn't.
And the big thing is we're so glad you guys came out here and done this. And Devin or Coach Lane will tell you, it's not a status for us over here. We do this because we're here for these girls, and it's something that it needs to be done in the area in some way. It just ain't one specific school or anything. We're just trying to do something a little bit more unique over here. That other schools have never even done with girls' sports like this, and that's the only way we're trying to do it.
Tommy, I can't wait to see you more as we go throughout the season. I really can't, and I can't wait to see these ladies.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them in action. I'm counting down to December 4th.
Yeah.
I'm counting down to December 2nd because if I don't go to that game at True, I'm for sure going to be looking at the box score the next day.
We have a few games with our middle school. It's going to be broadcasted that we got some sponsorships this year. Our middle school team's probably got one of the hardest middle school schedules that I think that they've put together. I think we got Logan coming again.
I was going to say, memorize one game, Logan,
yeah,
December
we got
18th.
Logan coming, and I think they're going to Marlington up in Pocahontas County, no cell service. So, but it's and that's what Coach Lane when he put together, the schedule together this past year. I mean, we're playing up. We're playing AA schools and stuff like that. And if we're trying to get it to the point where we can play just about anybody, but it's coming. It's a process. So
Let's look at the schedule. Midland Trail, Sherman, Mount View, Montcalm, Heritage Christian, Pipestem Christian, Pikeview, Tigers Valley, Greenbrier West, Pipestem again, Montcalm again, Trail Liberty, Riverview, Sherman, Mount View, Riverview again, Heritage Christian, Calvary, the ABC Showcase, Pikeview, Liberty, and then the WV Cat.
Yep.
Tough schedule.
Yes.
Tough slate.
Yes, it is.
But again, we're going to find out just how good this team is in region right away.
And some of these girls worked really hard in the summer. Some of them play softball and stuff like that. But we got the gym open. It's over here. If they want to come in here and shoot around, whatever we got to do, Coach Lane does that, or I do it, or Devin, we leave the gym door open, and we'll come back and close it. If they want to do scrimmaging or shooting, and then we got strength and conditioning coming over here, because it's just not just, hey, you open it up and you start in November and you start practice. That's not how it works.
No.
You got to be around the clock with it. And some of these girls are some gym rats, and they like getting in the gym and they like playing ball. And we love it. We just feed on it, and we're just here to support them the best we can.
Tommy, again, thank you.
Yep.
I can't wait. Like I said, I can't wait to watch these girls in action. Yep. First game for these ladies will be December 2nd at Midland Trail High School. First game you can see on the Nerva Network will be December 4th, when Sherman, I think, is who comes in here on December 4th.
We'll have Devin say a few things there, and
Yep.
then you can close it up, if that's okay.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Whoa.
Assistant Coach Devin Akert here, and Coach, let's talk about what's it been like to be around this group and be able to, again, teach these young ladies the game.
Well, as you can tell, it's a lively bunch. There's nothing they don't do that's not a joke sometimes, which is a problem for us, but we work on it from time to time. But they're really tight-knit. They enjoy being around each other. I think that's going to translate onto the court for us this year.
I would certainly think so. Let's talk about, again, I'll kind of ask you the same question that I asked Tommy. What's it like to have, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to promote my brands shamelessly, because I'm not. I just want to know, what's it like to be able to show these, to have these ladies on TV as much as they are, to show the world just how good they are.
It's great, especially coming from a small school. I graduated from Greater Beckley of probably about 12 kids, so your graduating class isn't very big. Everybody knows everybody. For parents and fans that can't come to the game, they're able to watch it, so it makes it better for them to know that people are still going to watch them even if they're not in the gym.
And then I guess, how long have you been doing this? How long have you been a coach here?
Coach here for 3 years. I stopped playing college basketball in 2021. And me and my dad started a travel team, so about 5 years, 6 years total we've been coaching.
What's the most rewarding thing about coaching?
I'd say probably this, as far as in all this past year, we had some of our travel girls that we started with playing at West Virginia Tech, seeing them play in college, which is the ultimate goal for a lot of these girls. I think we have some people that could play at the next level, but being able to watch them reach their goals has probably been the most rewarding.
Coach, thank you.
Yes, sir.
As we mentioned, the first game for these ladies will be December 2nd at Midland Trail High School. The first game you can see with us on the Nerva Network is December 4th, when Sherman rolls in here, the Tide, against the Crusaders. We'd like to thank all these ladies for taking their time out this evening with us, their coaches as well. And on behalf of the Nerva Network, we wish you all the best of luck this season, and we can't wait to bring your games to the public, to the masses, so they can see just the kind of effort you put in every day and the results it gets you. So with that, we'll say good night from Greater Beckley Christian.